Number 9, John, he says that if we're just so careful to confess our sins, he says that he is faithful and just to forgive us of our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness. And it was so through the finished work of Jesus Christ that this became possible. Jesus. Somebody said, Jesus paid it all. And all to him I truly owe. When Jesus shed his blood at Calvary, he made it possible for our hearts to be washed. Y'all come on here now. To be renewed and turn around and be restored. David said, create in me a clean heart. The Greek word for to make new is kenios. David says, Lord, I want you to kenios me. I want you to make me new in quality. He said, not just in time, but Lord, I need you to do it right now. Sometimes conviction is incision. Sometimes God has to leave his mark on you. Isn't that right, somebody? But healing sometimes we seem to ignore. Sometimes pressure is produced. Sometimes tears are part of the treatment. But healing is always the goal. What does God do, Dr. Bell? Well, what God does is God will step in and he'll take out the old. He'll turn around and he'll put in the new one. Isn't that right, somebody? And that's the kind of God that we serve just when we need him the most. How do you know that God is the only God that I know that when you really need him the most to show up in your life and turn a situation around, he'll show up at the 11th hour, at the 59th minute, and at the 59th second, and he'll be right on time. And so God specializes in moving out the old and then replacing you with something brand new. But then finally, as I bring it to a close, finally, I see, brothers and sisters, the sensitivity of the sanctified spirit. David says, renew. That's sanctification. Within me the right spirit. Because a new heart must be sustained by a new spirit. Which means that I don't walk like I used to walk.